Take two. This is Jeff Daniel Phillips coming out to say hi to Spooky Season channel. Here they are right now. Gabby and Ivan, tune in. And all you Rob Zombie fans in Mexico, we love you.
Favorite top three Frankenstein?
I'm a big fan of horror, obviously. And that's a good question. I always got a kick out of the Evan because what was his name? And then there's one more. De Niro was it once, right? Robert De Niro. I don't know if he's my favorite. Let me think of the third one. Oh, I know. Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein. Yeah, he's in there. Yeah, we did. We were supposed to do this first 12 years ago, and then recently, it took 2 or 3 years to get this together. Maybe 2 years, and they kept stalling and not doing it. So yeah, I was watching it the whole time. And by the time we were getting ready to do it, I couldn't watch it anymore because I was trying to just act, and not think about him. But during it, yeah, Rob and I would talk about that one thing it's not an imitation by any means, but we wanted to pay homage to it. We wanted to, when you see it, you go, oh yeah, we see him in it. But I'm definitely not. I don't do the voice. I don't do a lot of the stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to take what he started and then keep it going and keep it alive because we all love the TV show. So yeah, we're not trying to replace it. We're trying to honor it.
I know you're gonna take a lot of them.
Yeah.
If you could describe a word, maybe?
A what? A word? Maybe passionate. And when you talk about him, he's just the fact that he has that follow through to want to do this for 20 years and he continued because it was really tough when you work with Universal or a big place like that. He just consistently tried to do it and he made it happen. He's a true artist. Thanks.
Look.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
That's one of my favorite things. But now this is my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, that has to be. First of all, I want to introduce you, a legendary.
I like that.
You're now a universal monster, we can say that. From The Fugitive to all of the Rob Zombie movies and now in the Munsters. So thank you so much for taking the time, first of all. I know it's going to rock.
It's going to be pretty great. Trailer dropped yesterday. I don't know what they're saying in Mexico, but I've been quite look, let's begin with the good news. I'm elated. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm all those things. It's been kind of a joke, up to this point, like he kills me. I'm there for a second. I take a hatchet to the chest. I say a couple news things or whatever. When he had me tied to the chair at 31 and they're dripping the water and, when I'm doing, and I said, he goes, okay, are we ready? And I said, can I just say one thing before we shoot? Yeah, Dan, what? I said, other people let me star in movies. They don't just kill me in the first 5 minutes. Okay.
I know.
And this was, my payback forever. And I am truly grateful. In my instance, I think, did I love it so much because I was going to be called upon one day by a higher power to serve the Universal Monster. So
It's
I had to
incredible.
understand.
It is incredible. It's almost like destiny, like you were destined to be.
I think so. And people can find it on, when I was 12, I was a clown in a circus. I was a vampire clown, and the vampire clown's name was the Count. So 12, I'm wearing the tux, I don't know. You could probably find a picture. I don't know if you can put those pictures online, but I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to see it right.
Yeah, I've seen all of your interviews. I have the Dr. Shocker DVDs. I know.
Really? Oh my gosh. That excites me more than anything.
And in the ones that know this stuff, we know you were the correct person for this role. I mean, you were the one.
I feel that's true. By the way, I look at it from a perspective of a Christian faith. I feel all of us, Sherry and Jeff and me and all the actors and all the director and everybody, I feel we were all destined to meet in this moment in time because that was the will of a power greater than mine.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Did you know Rob Zombie's most popular song? It's called Regular, and it's based on the car. And
if you could have tapped Rob Zombie on the shoulder and said, "One day your dream will come, we'll direct this movie."
Did you study Al Lewis interpretation in some way?
The answer is, of course. I guess I'm only laughing because I've been studying the Al Lewis interpretation 45 years. Not even Daniel Day-Lewis takes 45 years to prepare a part. So there, Daniel Day-Lewis. You can imagine what I'm doing online. I won't have that picture be taken. But yes, for about 45 minor years, I watched and enjoyed and loved Al Lewis. I said earlier that I was inspired from him before and from beyond. I think it's another extraordinary way that God has prepared me. I knew Al Lewis. We weren't like, "Hey Al, what are you doing?" I'm just checking in. Yeah. But we had a mutual friend, Kevin Burns, and we spent time together a bit. I cannot find one picture of us together, much to my horror. But somewhere there's got to be a picture of me and Al. And I did a movie with Fred Gwynne. Do you know that?
Yeah, amazing. Once again, destiny.
8 glorious weeks with him. And he would do the face. You just look over and he go,
"Oh my God."
I always did like Fred would say. Now I'm going to quote Fred. Danny, how I smoke, I mean, Danny, I don't effing know comedy. And he didn't say effing. He said, "I don't effing know comedy." You know comedy. I don't know comedy. And now I always say that's his way of insulting me because obviously he knows comedy and I don't know comedy at all compared to him.
And I don't know if you're seeing, but you're a lot of fans' favorite already. I mean, they're saying that you're the best.
But can I tell you this? With great gratitude for that, I was witness to what Sherry and Jeff brought to this. I don't want to be the best. I want to be part of a trio. My job wasn't to surpass anybody. My job was to fit into an ensemble of 3. There's more people, but we were an ensemble of 3. Our interactions. I mean, if my character stands out, then I didn't actually do my job to the best of what was expected of me. I was witness to wonderful performances. People will see. I had it easiest because I'm from back east. So was Al. I'm a bit of a and I grew up, and so was Al. But when people really get to see what Sherry does, because she had to deconstruct Lily, and if it's all about the hands, we were all about the hands. Jeff is always like, Grandpa is like, yeah. And Lily is like ethereal hand. And it was always about getting those hands into the close-up because you watch the Munsters, they're never like this. They're always like this box here. and the hands are always in it. So Jerry worked tirelessly on getting all of that right.
For me, it looks perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, Jeff, I have to tell you that when they announced that Rob was going to do the Munsters, I was telling people at forums, and Jeff is the man.
Yeah, he's the perfect
you
choice.
just have to see his face, and he was born for it too. I mean,
Yeah, and he's a great actor, and that's what I'm saying. Born, right, there you go. Born for it, destined to it.
is there a time in the movie? Like, is it the 60s? Is it the 70s?
Yeah, I think that'd be more fun to discover while watching.
Perfect. What about your favorite Dracula?
Oh, interesting question. Well, now look, I could take you around the corner. I have Bela Lugosi greets everybody who comes to my house. Life-size rack, Bela Lugosi. I love Bela Lugosi. Hey, Gary Oldman, fantastic. You know, I mean, honestly, when I was a kid, you were probably the same. Whatever got down there to you, didn't you just love anything? Like we were talking about the other day, Rob and I, about how it didn't really matter.
We talked a little bit about Dracula, new Grandpa Luke. Do you think that's something that could be influenced by Vlad Tep?
100%. Well, of course, yes. So I'm going to do a video in a few days called "The Mustache Heard Round the World." Rob's a smart guy, and the very first time he sent me, that day he asked me, July 19th, the very first picture I have in my phone, and I'm waiting for him to release that picture. He sent me a picture he drew of Grandpa, the Count. And when I saw it, I was like, because it was with a mustache and the hair and everything. It was exactly how he conceptualized it.
Oh my God.
And so now people understand. What do you see? We live in a castle. I'm Count Dracula. I'm the Count Dracula. And the Count Dracula, if you go to your shelf and open the book that you bought that you've never opened, in it tells you that Count Dracula had a mustache. That's what Bram Stoker wrote.
Something really special about the Rob movies are always soundtracks.
It is going to be very musical, and it's going to be a joy, that part of the movie.
Another question that people always do is, where's Eddie? Where's Marilyn? I mean, it was pretty obvious for me since the first trailer that this was going to be the origins.
There's all that luggage tags on the luggage and that.
Exactly.
I'd say best to just enjoy the movie and not guess what might be in there. I do know this, just like with the mustache, Gabrielle, no human being on the planet, and you know, which Patrick's a friend of mine, but and I'm sure he would agree, no human being on the planet has ever said, geez, I hope this is a good Marilyn episode.
Talking about the music, we can also see this Herman Munster facet of being like a rock star.
Is it Rob Zombie projecting himself onto Herman? No, it's just he's working with a thing he knows and a blessing that he has in his heart that he's sharing outward.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean,
but none of the other movies ever had what we have at our fingers.
Yeah, it's the biggest ever, I would say. And it's going also to be the biggest ever. Well, I just want to thank you so much, Stan, for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Can you do a little shout out for your Rob Zombie Mexico fans?
Of course I can. Yeah, everybody in Mexico who's looking forward to the Munsters movie, you won't be disappointed.
So much, Stan. You're the best. Can't wait to see the movie.
All right, thank you so much. Take care. Have a great day.